mom wakes up and she tells me that the war started.
I bring birth for her on 18th and the war started 24. I can't imagine how to bring birth now for babies.
I actually heard explosions.
Near our house, true bomb. And now I don't know what's happened. I don't imagine what has happened.
Yesterday, the bombing was right near us. Maybe the next day, it would have been right on top of us. We would have been just lifeless bodies, man.
I had to leave the second day of war, February 25th. We were really scared to go because there were bombings and shootings. We heard it from all over the city. We didn't know if it's safe to go this way or that way, or is it even safe to go somewhere? Should we maybe just stay in the metro? We had a huge fear of getting, under Russian tanks, under Russian bullets, but we had an even bigger fear that we may have to stay in an area that is occupied by Russia.
I was feeding her and I heard explosion. I live in Kyiv, and my husband woke up and said everything begun. So we packed fast and went out Kyiv, and we just went out. We didn't know where to go.
Many of the shellings and missile attacks were actually right beside us. One was right near one of our hostels of our university. We were in Kharkiv. So Kharkiv was one of the hotspots of the Russian invasion in Ukraine.
Important, it's people who died now, who died.
I think on the 24th when it started, on the 25th I needed to move my family, that is my wife and kid, to a safer place. So when we were at the safer place, we realized that Russians keep advancing. So we felt, okay, let's move out. So we drove all the way from Kiev, over 800 kilometers, to the west side. And from there, we came here. So now we are waiting for them to get us the Schengen visa, and then we can just move out, find a place.
Then on our road, we thought to go to our parents. It's near Kyiv, but there are explosions too. So I waited for a few days and we decided to go out. And here in Czech Republic lives our cousin, so we have where to go. Thanks God.
In the midst of all this shelling, all this invasion, all this activity, we had to walk through metro tunnels, and we reached a metro station that was at the end of Kharkiv. From there, by train, we had to go for 16 hours. We had to sit on the floor, and then we reached Lviv, and then from there, through bus and through train, we reached here.
We just started driving at the sunrise and just stopped driving at the sunset, because there are limits to the time when you can move around the country now due to the war. My uncle is actually fighting right now. I know that, and I know that he's still alive. He tries to call us or message us at least once a day just to let us know.
My mom preferred to stay because she's a doctor and it's her job.
My dad stayed in Kiev, and I'm very sad about it. It's afraid that he can be maybe killed or something.
I have my kid in the car. She just turned 9. I told her the truth. I think she needs to know the truth. And she knows that her grandparents are still there. And she knows that a lot of her friends are there. Lots of them are in basements. Children just have to sleep on the floor.
I hope my friend and my family will be safe, because I have a brother and 2 nephews in Nikolaev region.
There are a whole lot of things which comes into play, because you made new friends, you made new family. And in Ukrainian law, if there was a war, all your male guys need to go into the military. So now, for the past 6 years, all the connection I created, all of them are on war front. So what if they die?
I hope I can return in my country, in Ukraine. Sorry. I hope it stopped quickly. Yeah, this war stopped quickly, and we can come back to Ukraine. But if not, we need to go in Ghana, because in Hungary we haven't home, we haven't work, and in Europe in this time it's many people who immigration from Ukraine.
So he returned back, and I, with his mom, we are going Czech Republic.
What we are going to do now is return back, and let's see if Ukraine will stay Ukraine. I believe so. I have believed so.
I'm going to my very best friend that lives in Prague. She offered help, so I'm going to stay with her for a while. And I'm just praying and hoping that this will be over soon and I will get back home and my kid will get back to school and we will start to rebuild our beautiful cities.